What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon. That's a notification bell that alerts you all content that will drop to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. YouTube appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV appreciate that. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, I need everybody to go check out my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. We on the road to 800 subscribers over there. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment over there. Just like S.L.R Media TV, we on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Continue to support both channels. It all helps our channel grow, get more viewers in the YouTube algorithm, get more new subscribers, and pushes both of my channels further to get noticed. So it's very important that you make sure you hit the like, subscribe, share, comment button, and make sure you binge watch and watch all content on both channels. And if you like the work that I put in on both channels, make sure you hit the cash app. All information is pinned at the ticker. $ all caps SRED40. I appreciate everybody who donates to the channel. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. You see the title. You see the title. You see the title. Yeah. Put up or shut up for the Carolina Panthers quarterback, Bryce Young. It's all it is to it. Put up or shut up, homeboy. I ain't listen. I'm not like so many podcasters on here. I ain't gonna kiss your ass. I ain't gonna talk shit about you and then kiss your ass. I ain't gonna talk shit about you and then defend you against some motherfucking body else. You understand what I'm saying? You on level ground with me, Bryce. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not a flip flopper podcaster. I'm not gonna say that I don't like Bryce, but then you turn back around, you taking up for Bryce, you're defending Bryce against other quarterbacks. Now we're not doing that. We're not doing that. If you don't fuck with Bryce, you don't defend Bryce on any circumstances, on any terms, because it's kind of seems like you're a flip flopper. And there's a lot of flip floppers podcasters on here, especially in the Carolina Panther circle. Yeah, it's a lot of flip floppers. Just and believe the ones who holler about fuck Bryce Young, they don't like Bryce Young, will be the same ones on this motherfucking dick bandwagon cherishing him and pushing him if Bryce go 2-0, 3-0. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm standing ground. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. And none of you Carolina Panther content creators don't fuck with me because I don't like Bryce Young. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna do me. I'm still gonna get my subscribers. I'm still gonna talk about the Carolina Panthers. So it don't matter to me. It does not matter to me at all. For sure. Just letting y'all know that. Yeah. Yeah. So ain't listen. Ain't no spoiled milk over here. For sure. I'm not fucking with Bryce. Never have and never will. I don't believe in 5'10 quarterbacks. I don't. The NFL has made sure that 5'10 quarterbacks really don't succeed in the NFL. So what the fuck you make you think that Bryce Young is going to beat the odds when Kyler Murray hasn't beat the odds? Huh? Tell me that. Kyler Murray's been in the league longer than Bryce Young. And look what Kyler Murray at. Huh? I bet you the Arizona Cardinals regret giving him that extension because they can't get rid of him without that big cap hit. Let's put up or shut up. Playoffs or bust. I told y'all, this is what I'm all about. This is what I'm all about. I'm not talking about no fucking win-loss record. I'm not talking about I'm cool with the Carolina Panthers winning 6 or 7 or 8 games. No, the fuck, I'm not. I'm not cool with none of that. I'm not cool with none of that. I'm not cool with even giving a Bryce Young another opportunity. I told you before, opportunities come a dime in a dozen. Opportunities are given or you can make opportunities. This is it, Bryce. This is your last opportunity. Your last opportunity. Because I'm telling you now, Bryce, if you don't get the Carolina Panthers to the playoffs, and if you have a bad season, the media is going to turn on you, Bryce. When I say turn on you, you thought they had turned on you last season when you got benched. It's going to be 10 times worse at this time because for a shot of a doubt, they're going to make sure that you don't get back on the center. They're going to make sure that you won't be the Carolina Panthers quarterback. And that's the media. That's the media. Now, you got a lot of Carolina Panther podcasters that would love to see Bryce Young for year 4 and year 5. And they don't even give a fuck if the Carolina Panthers don't get into the playoffs. They don't care. Only thing they care about is Bryce Young. And see, these are the ones that watch Bryce Young in Alabama. Trust me. Trust me. They only follow him through Alabama. See, I'm going to just sit back and I'm going to relax and I'm going to eviscerate the Carolina Panther podcasters that who takes up for Bryce Young. Yeah, I'm not playing no more. I'm not holding my tongue no motherfucking more. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not. I'm coming out swinging. I don't give a fuck who I'm swinging on. I'm coming. I'm not going to sit here and break down Bryce Young angle by angle, throw by throw, play by play. The fuck do I look like? The same ones who be doing that stupid ass shit. Where your boy at? See, I don't understand how y'all take up for a quarterback. It's not all the way in with this organization. It's not fully locked in with this organization. You understand what I'm saying? He's not showing me he's fully locked in. He's not showing me or telling me that his desire is to get this franchise back into the playoffs, back to the Super Bowl. You never heard that from Bryce Young. That's one of the reasons why I don't fuck with Bryce Young. You can pull it up. You can tell me. You can send it to me in my chat. Let me know. Have you seen or heard Bryce Young talking about restoring the mantra, the keep pounding mantra? Have you heard Bryce Young say, you know what, we ain't been to the playoffs since 2015. I don't fucking like it. And that's the reason why I was drafted here and they gave us so much because I am here to change the narrative here. I ain't seen shit. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing. And it's a shame that I continue to hear Bryce Young is elite. Where the fuck is the elite at? Where's he at? He had one of the worst win-loss records in the NFL right now. He's not even a 500 quarterback. So how is he elite? How can you take up for a quarterback that's not even 500? Got one of the worst win percentage in the NFL right now. You don't even hear people talk about Bryce Young in the top 20 or top 25 quarterbacks. But these stupid ass befuddled so many I'm not gonna say all Carolina Panther content creators, but the Bryce loving ass Carolina Panther content creators, y'all full of shit. And I'm gonna eviscerate y'all. I'm gonna talk big shit about y'all. I don't give a fuck if I call y'all out by the name. I don't care because there's not a place for y'all. It's not. And when we release and cut Bryce Young, get the fuck out and go with him. Go with him. Since you Bryce Young loving motherfuckers love him so goddamn much, you think he's a fucking elite. You willing to go to the back of the hells, and heaven on earth for him to prove that he's elite. When we release him and cut him or trade him, you make sure you take your motherfucking ass right with him. Don't stay your ass in the Carolina Panther community circle because I'm going to eviscerate you. I'm going to talk big shit about you. I'm going to call you out every motherfucking chance I get. And I don't give a fuck how smart you is. I don't give a fuck how intelligent you talk. I don't give a fuck because you know why? Facts are facts. Yeah, numbers numbers don't lie. Men and women lie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so ready for this season. I'm so motherfucking ready. I'm trying to tell you. See, a year, 2 years ago, nah, I wasn't jumping off the porch because I'm new to this. I'm new to this to this YouTube streaming and you know what I'm saying? I was a young pup. I was a rookie in the game. Now I'm in my third year. Oh yeah, I'm talking big shit now. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the motherfucking porch. I don't give a fuck if you got more subscribers than me. I don't care. I don't care. See, the reason why I'm a fan favorite in the Carolina Panthers community sector, reason why they like me, they love me, because I'm authentic. I talk that shit. I talk what everybody else wants to say, but too afraid to say. Oh, because I want to be on his podcast. I don't want to be blocked. I ain't kissing no motherfucking Carolina Panther podcaster ass to be on a fucking show. None. None. Go make your own fucking YouTube channel. You ain't gotta sit here and hold hands and feet to some of these podcasters who take your money, kick you off their platform. Your opinion don't mean shit if it doesn't align with the host or the chat. You don't have to worry about that with me. When you come on my channel, this is the voice of the voiceless. Say what you mean and say it so it can be heard. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna kick your ass off as long as you don't disrespect me and disrespect my channel. As long as you keep it in the, as long as you keep the content in the Carolina Panthers form and speak your mind, we good about that. But you go beyond that, it's gonna be a problem. You will not be allowed on my show on my channel again. Let me file my shit. Let me file my pack. Let me file my pack because I'm about to get into this. I'm about to get into this. Oh, I'm not gonna be out, not gonna be on here long. No, because I got another podcast I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You know, we on that, we heavy on the Diddy. Yeah. So right after this, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna transition to Diddy's world for sure. But right now, we in the Carolina Panthers world. And see, understand this and listen loud and clearly. Put up or shut up. That's the mantra. Playoffs or bust. That's the mantra. I don't want to hear nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do moral victories. I don't pre-hype. I'm not a pre-hype. I'm not a pre-hype. I'm not a pre-hype. I'm not gonna say the Carolina Panthers going to the playoffs. I'm not gonna say the Carolina Panthers gonna win the division right after the draft. Oh no, I'm not even gonna say that. When I look on pen and paper, I'm not gonna say that. You're going to have to show me. I am from the show me state. S.L.R is from the show me state. You're going to have to show me. You're not gonna befuddle me. You're not gonna make me look dumb. I'm not gonna be like the Carolina Panthers content community that likes to jump the gun. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No, that's not me. Because you know why? The ones who do that, them sad losers. Because during the middle of the season, all they do is mope and groan and whine. I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I'm not gonna set myself up for failure. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to eviscerate y'all. I'm gonna talk big shit about y'all. Every Sunday, I'm going to. I told you, this is the channel where you want to come to when you're a real Carolina Panther fan. You standing on business. It's put up or shut up, playoffs or bust. We're not talking about I'm cool with Bryce only getting 8 wins. That's a great improvement. I'm good with that. And then when we transition, no, fuck we not. Bryce don't get us to the playoffs, I'm not good. Ain't no motherfucking transition in next year. It won't be no motherfucking transition next year. You think the Carolina Panthers gonna go in year 4 with this quarterback after we done seen the results in 3 years? Get the fuck out of here. What makes him so goddamn special where we gotta hold on to him? Let me know what fucking makes him so special. I need to know. I need to know. He's a 5'10 quarterback, and he don't even have a 500 record in a win and loss percentage as a quarterback. I have no respect for him. I don't see how the fuck y'all can galvanize behind this guy. I don't give a fuck how. Matter of fact, I don't even see how you can take up for him like a defense attorney. He hasn't proved nothing, and he won't prove nothing. I just want to know why. I just want to know. Well, I mean, just what do y'all see? I mean, what do y'all see? And if you don't play preseason, it's only gonna be worse. Y'all want to say, oh, he don't have to play preseason. He gonna get everything he needs in joint practice. No, the fuck you're not. You're not gonna get everything you need in fucking joint practice. Get the fuck out of here. Real NFL coaches know that joint practices is only for the crying ass teams that don't want to motherfucking play in preseason. They're scared and worrying about injuries. That's all that is. Just like the Carolina Panthers was last year. A scared ass team that was worried about fucking injuries. Huh? And you see how it turned out. They better play in the preseason. That's all I'm saying. Bryce better play every motherfucking preseason game. He should want all the motherfucking snaps. He should want all the snaps. He should encourage the coaching staff and the players. That is very important. It's very important that we build not only joint practice, but we build in the preseason games so we can be ready. For the ones who say that the Carolina Panthers don't have to play in the preseason, that joint practice is going to fine tune them and get them ready for the preseason, you're full of shit. And and almost to a certain extent that your football IQ is low. Is low because you didn't learn from last year. The hell out of here. I'm making a a, a major issue about the Carolina Panthers if they don't play in the preseason. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. I ain't playing around. I am not playing around. The boys better get in. Carolina Panthers better get into the playoffs. Listen, if the Carolina Panthers don't get into the playoffs, I'm telling you, year 3, Dave Canales seat is gonna be so motherfucking hot, it's gonna be engulfed in flames. The media's gonna see it. I'm gonna already see it because you know why? Because I put the motherfucking flames. You see, this already hot because I made it hot. It's the pre-setup. It's like a pot of boiling water right now. You see the little bubbles is coming up. Yeah, the water's getting hot. Next thing you know, that motherfucker's gonna be boiling. We're gonna get to that boiling stage. Yes, sir. I'm telling you right now. If Dave Canales think he gonna get 6 years, no, nope, 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 nope. Bryce Young don't get into the playoffs. Him and Dave Canales is on a package deal, and they getting the fuck up out of Carolina. Adios, adios. When I go by Bank America Stadium every fucking day, I can just smile like you know what? It's a new era. No more Dave Strawberry, no socks, Canales, Bryce, Bryce, no talent having Young. They're all gone. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's so much pressure. It's so much pressure on this Carolina Panther team this year. So much. I don't give a fuck what David Tepper told you. There's pressure because you know why? This 2015 team is going to put that pressure on them boys. It's time. Make us proud this year. Do it now. I am calling on the Carolina Panther legends and leadership to step up, and tell this team stop fucking bullshitting around. It's time to get to the fucking playoffs. It is time to win a division. Stop bullshitting around with me. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Fan base already fucking pathetic. I told y'all. I got the Carolina Panthers losing to Jacksonville. Matter of fact, I got the Carolina Panthers going 0-3. They're gonna lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're gonna lose to the Arizona Cardinals, and they're gonna lose to the Atlanta Falcons. 0-3. Now it's steam pressure. The pressure is so motherfucking steam now. Now it's gonna have a fucking choice. Do I bench Bryce or go with Red Rocket? Because either one of them ain't gonna be no fucking good. You ain't got another choice, Dave. Then slowly but surely, as this season continues to trickle away, Dave Canales will be fired. Your boy Brad, look, listen, Brad Isaac ain't no better, but Brad Isaac wants your fucking job. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more Brad Isaac and Dave Canales arguing with each other on the motherfucking sideline because Brad Isaac wants to call plays so fucking bad. He wants to call plays. He does not want Dave Canales to be calling his fucking plays. That's what Dave Canales got him set up. Listen, Dave Canales is calling out the man's plays. Now, let me call. No, motherfucker, if I come up with the plays and I make the plays, let me call the plays. Until Dave Canales want to be a CEO coach like Nick Sirianni, we're not going nowhere. We got to find a CEO coach. Let me tell you again. A CEO coach that's not gonna call defensive plays. He's not gonna call offensive plays. He is just gonna be a CEO and manage the team. We don't need Dave Canales calling plays. Dave Canales should been and drop the play calling duty. Drop that shit, Dave Canales. Fuck out of here. You ain't no goddamn. You ain't no fucking wizard. Wizard. Mm. I wonder what my boy Jay Wick at. I ain't I ain't heard from Jay Wick in a minute. You all right, Jay Wick? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I ain't seen my boy Jay Wick in a minute. The link is pinned in the chat. If y'all want to pull up and talk about it. I ain't gonna be on here long. I got shit I gotta do today. I ain't gonna be on here long. Nah, nah, nah. I just want to talk about. Just get it off my chest. No, it's just the pre-hype consumption of the Carolina Panthers is ridiculous. Like it's like the Carolina Panthers fan base look for the off season. That's the only time they can win because there's no games on the line. There's no games. They can feel rowdy. They can feel pumped. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't understand why they're highlighting week 3 because it's the first game at home. It ain't gonna make no difference if Carolina is 0-2. You know what they say? Teams that go 0-2 don't make it to the playoffs. I seen this schedule. It's not a one. I seen this schedule. This is not an easy schedule. Carolina Panthers can easily go 0-2 and 0-3 easily, no problem. You got you got people believing that this schedule is a cakewalk schedule. I don't believe that. I most definitely don't believe that. I most definitely don't believe that at all. Every game tough. Every game. I don't know who the hell said this was a winnable schedule. Shit. Yeah, if you had Patrick Mahomes and not had Bryce Young, yeah, I'd be highly confident. Yeah, if you had Jalen Hurts, I'd be very confident. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, I'd be very comfortable. With Bryce Young, man, you'll never hear me jump. You'll never hear me holler about Bryce Young is going to take her to the play. Bryce Young is going to be a Pro Bowler. All this and that. Bryce Young is elite. No, no, the fuck, I'm not. No, I'm not. Never have and never will. I did not want him as a quarterback in 2023. I wanted either C.J. Stroud or Anthony Richardson. My first choice was C.J. because I thought this where we was fucking going. But I was like, if they want to sell tickets and bring that nostalgia back, they'll go get Anthony Richardson with a good marketing team. But David Tepper fell in love with a 5'10" quarterback. Unbelievable. Because the way he talked, just the way he talked, he sounds cerebral. He sounds confident. This and that. Man, when you go to Alabama, they train you how to motherfucking talk. They train you how to get ready for the NFL. And David Tepper fell for the fucking okey doke. Then you're gonna have the nerves to call Nick Saban like Nick Saban's gonna tell you something bad about Bryce Young. Get the fuck out of here. What you gonna do, Dave? What you gonna do, Dave? What you gonna do, David Tepper? You gonna fire Canales, and then you're gonna call Nick Saban and get Nick Saban out of retirement to coach the Carolina Panthers and coach Bryce Young? You think I'm stupid, bro? I know what it is. I know. I wouldn't be surprised if he had already done gave the call to Nick Saban and say, you know what? Just be on standby. Yeah. You think Nick Saban can unlock Bryce Young? Get out of here. Y'all motherfuckers are willing to try anything to save Bryce Young. Ain't no saving. I hope Kyler Murray, little midget ass, just befuddle that defense, the Carolina Panther defense. Just fold that goddamn ass up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for preseason. I will be in the building. I am currently looking at tickets now. I'm most definitely trying to get that first preseason game. Trying to get that first one. You know who's playing? The Cleveland Browns. And you know who my favorite quarterback is? Mr. Perfect Timing, Shador Sanders. So you already know I am going to try to be in the building to watch one of the most fascinating quarterback competitions in the NFL in Cleveland. As I say again, I will be in the building in that first preseason game. The Carolina Panthers versus the Cleveland Browns. I will be in the building. I will, because you know why? This is the only chance of that I'm going to get to watch Shador get plenty of snaps in live competition. And I'm also scouting for the Carolina Panthers to let the Carolina Panthers know. Listen, you see Shador. You see him, right? Take your first round or your second round pick. Take your ass over to Cleveland and go get him right now. Right now. Make this what you do. You make Cleveland pull the gun. You make Cleveland make that move. Then, if you don't want Shador, you got four quarterbacks. What we're going to do? We're just going to go ahead and trade for him. What you want for him? And if Cleveland is like, nah, we ain't trading for Shador. Oh, you're not going to take a second or a third for Shador? Nah, we not. He's untouchable. That then we know what's up. We knew that Cleveland played their own self. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we also gonna know that Cleveland was in collusion with the rest of the NFL, not taking Shador with the first round pick. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We will be in the building. That's why I'm pushing so hard for the Carolina Panthers to play Bryce Young. I'm pushing it. I don't want to see Jack in the Box Plumber go against Shador. But you know what though? I will. Because we're going to see the next great one. And that is Shador Sanders. So yeah, we're gonna be in the building for that Cleveland Browns game. For sure. Oh, for sure. And it's gonna be at the bank. Yeah. I'm telling all Carolina Panther fans, pull up in that first preseason game. Let's pack the stadium out. Or at least half of the stadium. Let's pack it out. Yeah, for sure. We'll be in the building for that Shador. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna be in the building for that. We got to. And and for some reason I ain't like everybody else. I like preseason games. I like them. I like them. Oh, I like them. Oh yeah. I like because it gets me juiced up. It get me. It get it. It actually it position me and prime me up for the football season. I like preseason because I know it's here now. Some people don't like preseason. They don't want to watch it. They don't want to go to the games. And they don't want to even do no content on it. I am. I am. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna do heavy content on it. Oh yeah. Every preseason game is huge for each man on the Carolina Panther roster. I'm telling you now, and it's going to show. And then y'all gonna be in the season like, you know what, S.L.R, you was right. I don't know why the fuck they didn't play Bryce and them in the preseason. Like I tried to tell you so, but you got other people that say, "Oh, joint practices are good enough. You don't need preseason. Joint practices are gonna get everything that they need. Yeah, and we ain't got to worry about players getting hurt. Man, you can have the healthiest roster, and that motherfucking roster can still be trash as fuck. You can have the healthiest roster and and be the worst team in the league. Nobody want to hear that shit. Well, here's your star. Here's your star. Here's your franchise right here.
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.
And y'all defend this dude. Y'all say he's elite. Look what the fuck is he
Great
got
power
on.
comes great responsibility.
He got on a fucking Spider-Man costume. Then there ain't no fucking telling what he gonna wear at the next Halloween costume. Unbelievable. 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 There's no way. There's no way. Great power comes with great responsibilities. Bro, you ain't even took us to the playoffs in 2 years. What the fuck is you talking about? But listen to this, though. Listen to this bozo right here.
So, so I got on the phone and I said, I saw Bryce at the Super Bowl. You see a bunch of these guys at parties and such. So I saw Bryce and I said, I said, Bryce, remember when we were at the Super Bowl? I told you we were going to pick a quarterback, and I wasn't kidding. And I said, you want to trade in some sweet home Alabama for some sweet Carolina? So he was just excited. He was like, I don't know if you could see him on the screen. He was like a little tenseness in his face, but then he was like, you could feel him just like, I'm so happy, sort of thing through the phone.
Why did you guys?
The only thing that Bryce was happy about was him getting $40 million in his bank account because he knows Not only that was a highway robbery, but it's probably gonna be the last time you ever get a decent sized contract. Yeah, all your contracts will be vet minimum, $3 million, some shit, 4 million. Yeah, they got the mid level exception for you. Yeah, that's where you're going. That's where you're going, Bryce. That's where you're going. That's where you're going. That's where you're going. That's where you're going. You can never be. Listen, when you get great like Shador, when you are the most hated like Shador, Sanders, this was this what happens when you are the most hated because they know you're a generational talent. And this is what they try to do to generational talents.
It's Dean Miller.
Oh, and he is going right to the knee.
It's Dean Miller.
Oh, and he is going right to the knee.
That's how I don't get it. That's why I keep that. Because I don't get it. Not one sports journalist, however you want to call them, sports media people that covering Shador now, like I cover Shador, you will screw me out because I show stuff like this. What they won't show because it's them versus Shador. It's a narrative that they're trying to push against him that would not survive at all. Why didn't they talk about that? Why didn't they show that? Why didn't they show this? What happens when you're the most hated quarterback in America? When you're the most talented quarterback in college football? This what they do to you. They send the bounty out. They send. I call him a bounty. He's not a football player. And when this happened, he was not a football player. He was a bounty. He should have been kicked off. He should have been kicked off the football team and suspended for the rest of the year because we don't condone nothing like this. Because when you do something like this, you're really trying to take food off this man's table for the rest of his life. Because something like this, it's a career ender. Career ender. He could have messed both of his knees up. Even if he'd have hit one and connected well, it would have ended him. It would have broke his leg, snapped his leg in 3 different places. To this, to that football player who tried to end the career of Shador Sanders, I hope you never get a shot at any level of football once you leave college. Because you know why? You're a dirty ass player. And there's no room in this game for people like you to do something like this.
It's Dean Miller.
Oh, and he is going right to the knee.
Boy, the dude from Kansas, Dean Miller. Come on, man. That's unbelievable, man. I mean, I just cringe up every time I watch that. But did in ESPN, Fox, Chat Sports, PFF, did anybody show that right there? How can y'all go against a man? How can a man like Shador go in the 5th round when he had bounties on him in college? Yeah. I guess y'all didn't know that, right? I had to prove it to you, I had to show it to you. Yeah. Who goes straight towards the knees, full force, diving in, helmet and shoulder pads? Who in the fuck does that if it's not intentional? You try to end Shador's career. You try to. 2025-26 season. Bryce Young will not be doing none of this because there is now a lot of film on him and Dave Canales. So what I'm about to show you now, don't think Bryce Young's gonna be doing this shit again when the season comes up.
Young stepping away, stepping up, being chased in the end zone, still on his feet, throws downfield, it's caught by Leggett to the 33-yard line.
All right. All right now. All right, keep it. I guess that was elite. I guess that was elite, right? I guess that was elite, right? Okay. Oh, okay.
Young has time, and he can run, throws for the end zone. Thielen has it! It's a touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, I like that, didn't you? You like that, didn't you? You like that? I don't like it. I don't like the fact that Adam Thielen is going to be taking reps away from Xavier Leggett and T-Mac and Jalen Coker. Oh, yeah. Because we know how Bryce just loves with a big hug, just lovey-dovey over Adam Thielen. He's just so lovey. He's so lovey-dovey over Adam Thielen. Let's watch the connection one more time.
Young has time, and he can run, throws for the end zone. Thielen has it! It's a touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, but see, y'all get excited over that though, right? When Bryce gonna throw that shit down the field 30, 40 yards? When can we get the deep plays? The short passing shit, getting 10 yards and the fucking the 10 play, 11 play drives, that shit is gonna be washed the fuck up. It's gonna be washed up. To see Dave Canales and Brad Isaac have to open the offense. You have to open the offense. You have to open the offense. You have to find a way to get big plays. You cannot be the team that is known for fucking 9, 10, 11, 12 plays and you end up kicking a field goal. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If the national media is not talking about Carolina Panthers being the most explosive offense in the NFL when the season comes up and we in the trenches, put it like this. Week 6. If we're not talked about as a top 5 or top 10 offense, major changes has to come. Major changes is going to have to come. Yeah, for sure. Told you, boy, I'm not letting up. I'm putting the motherfucking piano on your back. I am not letting up. I'm making your motherfucking shoulders so heavy that if you can get past that, you're gonna be thankful for what I put you through. Oh yeah. Hey. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, Bryce. That's all I'm saying. We, the Carolina Panthers, we have one of the best fan bases in the NFL when we're winning. When we're winning, can't nobody fuck with us. Can't nobody fuck with the fans. Listen, I think when we're winning, you most definitely not fucking with me or some of the other Carolina Panther content creators that is just as good at doing it as me. Because we ain't gonna do nothing but champion, because I'm gonna tell you I told you so. Because it's really all about us understanding. I believe that me as a media podcaster, Carolina Panther organization, we don't talk enough about the winning tradition that we have at the Carolina Panthers. We have every trophy except the Vince Lombardi trophy. We're only missing one trophy. One trophy. That's all we're missing. There's only been two teams that came into the NFL. That's the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ain't no other team popped up nowhere. It's Vince Lombardi trophy. Playoffs a bust. Go get the trophy. We got divisions. We got division trophies. We got conference trophies. We don't have the Super Bowl, and I just believe that the new generation Carolina Panthers. That's why I'm calling on the first generation of the Carolina Panthers to to talk about it and still that, like, let the new generation of Carolina Panthers know that we have winning tradition here. We have won here. We have built a winning tradition here. I know what our fan base looks like when we're winning. We are a top 5 fan base when we're winning. When we're winning, can nobody come to the bank? Can nobody come to the bank? It's not BOA. It's not the Bank of America. It's the bank. That's what we call it. Because any opponent that comes in the bank, you trying to rob the bank. Y'all thieves. You trying to steal the money. This is an armed robbery. When you come to the bank, that's why we got to think of the opponents. This is an armed robbery. They're trying to come here and take the money and walk out this motherfucker scot-free. And we're not going to allow that. When you come into the bank, nah. Now we're going to lock them goddamn doors. And may the best man wins. Yeah. Yeah. That's the reason why I call on the first generation of the Carolina Panther fans. We got to step up more. You got to let people know. I mean, you can snorkel up at the new Carolina Panther fan base. Oh, they don't know nothing about football. They're not like us. We're the real fans. You got to make them understand that there's tradition here. You got to let them know that. Most of them, they came from Alabama with Bryce Young. Bryce Young brings up a coalition. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other quarterback that's gonna pique interest for anybody to say, you know what? I think I like the Carolina Panthers. Why you like the Carolina Panthers? Because of Bryce Young. Anybody about, well, you could say Christian McCaffrey, but Christian McCaffrey ain't here. But during that time, you had Cam Newton. So as I say again, Bryce Young is not piquing no interest for the Carolina Panthers. None at all. He's not bringing that swag, that hope that like Cam Newton did. See, I told y'all, and see, this what pisses me off about the Carolina Panthers and the Carolina Panthers, and mostly mainly 99% of the podcasters, except me. All of y'all wanted Bryce Young to remain as quarterback. Did none of y'all wanted Shador? Because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why y'all was acting just like the fucking media. That's all y'all do. Y'all regurgitate, y'all repeat what the fucking media says. Y'all try to make it all about Dion. Y'all try to make it all about Dion. No, what it was, what it was, what you see in Cleveland, this is what the fuck it was going to come to in Charlotte. That media, that super media attention, where the media attention is so heavy that Bryce Young can't even comprehend it. It's too much for him. It's too much. You didn't want to bring that. See, now y'all gonna miss out on that opportunity. And then when you do it, if you do want Shador, you're gonna have to pay more when you could have got him for less. Y'all didn't want that media attention. I told y'all to go get Shador because we need that fucking media attention. Do you know how much media attention that the Cleveland Browns is getting all through fucking social media? Hell, Cleveland Browns own TikTok right now. Hell, they own Facebook. That's what greatness do. That's what I try to tell the Carolina Panthers to get Shador. Who gives a fuck about Bryce? Listen, if Bryce Young is that good, like I say, he'll beat Shador out. Shador would just be the backup quarterback. But I'm cool with that if Shador with the backup quarterback. But y'all was scared because you didn't want to hurt Bryce's feelings. If competition don't get you up, I don't know what the fuck will. And we need we need a lot of media attention. Bryce Young ain't bringing us no fucking national media attention. You know how much national media attention the Cleveland Browns is getting? Shador Sanders, even he wasn't even the number one pick, but you talked about him. He got the number one pick coverage. He got the most. Matter of fact, he carried the draft. He carried the fucking draft. The NFL said nobody watches the 5th round. They had over 1 million something views, eyes on the fucking 5th round just because of one player. And I ain't gonna cap after the 1st and the 2nd round. I don't even watch the draft after the 1st and 2nd round. I'm done with it. I watch all 3 fucking days because of Shador. Carolina Panthers did not want none of it. You know how much national attention that we would have got in the city of Charlotte, in the state of North Carolina, South Carolina, if we would have had Shador? Do you know how? Listen, y'all always holler about the Carolina Panthers. Don't get no respect. Don't nobody talk about the Carolina Panthers. ESPN, Fox, nobody talks about the Carolina Panthers. Well, I tell you what, if you would have drafted Shador, y'all would be the most talked about team right now. Right now, all the way up till, matter of fact, y'all would be the most talked about watch team all through the season until Shador starts. So how in the fuck did Carolina Panthers blow that? How did they fucking blow that bag? How you blow 100 something millions of dollars? How the fuck you did not want to? Y'all would have made so much hundreds of millions of dollars off Shador because y'all worried about his daddy. Obviously, you can see Daddy didn't have no control, no approval of the draft because all the owners turned against him. Even Jerry Jones turned against him. If Jerry Jones was your best friend, Dion, he would advise you to went and got an agent. And then once you sign the rookie free agent contract, whatever, you fire the agent. Y'all went in this shit with Dion being the agent. Dion didn't fucking know shit, and they fell knew it and played his ass. Son lost over fucking $40 million, $50 million in guaranteed money. He playing for a measly under $5 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. We got the boots on the ground. That's crazy. Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers are scary. They're a little scary ass franchise. They're scary. That's the reason why it's going to hurt them and crush them the worst when it doesn't work out for Bryce Young. But you know why? What's going to crush you the most? Because I'm going to crush you. Because I'm putting all of this on the front office. All of this on the front office organization for holding on to a quarterback that has held us hostage with fake development and promise. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how good he talk. He talks so intelligent. I don't care. I don't care. Bryce Young, go try out for the fucking basketball team. I heard he got a lifetime membership at the YMCA, so shit. I think I know where to find you at when I want to pop up on you, Bryce. Yeah. Straight up, motherfucking bullshit. Straight up. Straight up bullshit. Hold on. Goddamn blood at. Let's get back into let's get back into this idea. Let's get back into the content. Get back to the Bryce Young highlights. Let's get back to the motherfucker. Do I got another highlight? Nah, I don't.
Are you seriously telling me Bryce Young's confidence level is so high, he's throwing no-look Steph Curry touchdowns? And I honestly can't believe this is the same guy who looked like a forever backup quarterback just earlier this year. And over the last 10 games of the season, he outproduced guys like CJ Stroud in almost every single important category. And in a must-win game for Atlanta with their playoff hopes on the line, Bryce Young waddled around for a 5-touchdown game. And it's not like the Falcons were just giving it to him. He was placing beautiful touchdown passes to Miles Sanders out of the backfield. In a 1st and 25 situation, he was threading the needle in between two defenders of a cover 2 look. I mean, I've said this multiple times, but I'll say it again. Panthers head coach Dave Canales is a fucking G. And I honestly think without him, going into this offseason, the Panthers would already be looking for a new franchise quarterback, which is also why I'm all for Bryce Young doing some cocky shit like this. Cause after he got benched, so many people counted him out. And at this point, I think he's displayed enough traits to prove that he belongs in today's NFL.
All right. Okay. Okay. You're gonna see. You think Atlanta gonna fall for that bullshit again? Yeah, that's the reason why they got rid of that defensive coordinator. Man, listen. All right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna see about Mr. No Look Pass. We're gonna see. We gonna motherfucking see, Bryce. I want Bryce. I want you to do all of that what you did in that final week 18 game. Since the podcasters who want to grapple and hold and clutch and massage and grab and hold that week 18 performance. And then they want to talk about it like Bryce is elite. He's the man. You look at that fucking defense. Any fucking body could have did what Bryce did. There was no way that that defensive coordinator was going to survive. You could automatically think that the defensive coordinator sabotaged Raheem Morris and made it his purpose for Raheem Morris them not to get into the playoffs because how pathetic that defense was and how they played. I mean, the coverage was so lackadaisical. I mean, just let me stop. When Bryce is doing Steph Curry no-look passes, that defense is trash over there. And remember, the Atlanta Falcons supposedly, allegedly, was playing for a playoff spot. That shit crazy.
You know, I think we're building something special. And, these guys, I mean, they're, just an extremely good management team. And listen, we're just getting started. So we're just building momentum through this year, and, it's just building and building and building, and I think, we'll build in the next few years. So I'm pretty excited, to tell you the truth.
You're the owner. We're going to build. We're going to build. We're going to build. Bruh, ain't no motherfucking body want to build with no goddamn Bryce Young. Listen, David Tepper, I'm telling you right now. And I've been trying to give you grace. But you keep pushing my buttons. I want this loss to Jacksonville because that's going to get your ass up out of your seat. It's going to get you throwing more liquor. And now it's going to get you back in meddling. Yes, I want you to meddle so you can go down there and look Bryce Young in the eyes and say, I'm sorry. We got to move on. You're not it. Yep. I gave you every opportunity. I gave you 2 number 1 wide receivers right here.
They think we really be faking when we say we do this. We done bust the squirrel out the tree and open them up. Know what I'm talking about? Take the clothes off. That's step 1. I'm going to show y'all the rest of what it is.
The wide receiver out here, goddamn, eating motherfucking squirrels straight off the tree.
They think we really be faking when we say we do this. We done bust the squirrel out the tree and open them up. Know what I'm talking about? Take the clothes off. That's step 1. I'm going to show y'all the rest of what it is.
It's crazy. That's crazy. Goddamn Leggetti. You don't have to do that, Leggetti. Don't have to do it, Leggetti.
What's going on, y'all, man? Y'all get at my man, get the hands over detailing, man. He came and got me right on the spot, man. Detailed the whole thing inside and out. He did a good job, man. I think he the best in the business, man. He gonna do it.
It's a quiet, man. Boy, able to get. You still the number 1 wide receiver is able to get. I don't give a damn what they say about T-Mac being number 1. T-Mac ain't proved shit. He ain't proved nothing. He got to go out there and win that. Now, have a great preseason, T-Mac. That's different. But I'm not like the Carolina Panther fans or the content creators. I'm not giving you shit. And I'm most definitely not saying you're our number 1 wide receiver. You're going to have to prove it to me, T-Mac. I wouldn't want you to go out there and pull a hammy or ACL, MCL, PCL, or Achilles. I want you healthy. That's why I'm not hyping you up. I believe that fan bases that hype their players, their rookies up so fucking much. He been got injured or have a bad season. So I just chill out. I'm not a preseason. I'm not an off-season person to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to, no. You got to put that shit in the regular season. Regular season, what counts. But here's more weapons for you, Bryce Young. Here's some more weapons.
Jimmy Horn Jr. is creating a lot of NFL buzz after his Shrine Bowl performance. He's even getting...
Let's write that back.
Jimmy Horn Jr. is creating a lot of NFL buzz after his Shrine Bowl performance. He's even getting compared to Tank Dell, and he made himself a lot of money with this diving touchdown catch. He just received an invite to the NFL Combine, and there's rumors that he'll run a low 4.3 40. Nobody could guard him one-on-one at the Shrine Bowl, and he's also a very good kick returner. Let us know in the comments which team should draft him.
One Caniac, extra crispy fries. Do you hand the orders too?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You said one Kenya combo with extra fries, with unsweet tea and extra cane sauce. Anything else? Fork in there, right?
They already have one in there.
Oh, there's already one in there? Okay, for sure. Lemonade.
I'll do that.
Lemonade, 3 lemonades. I think it was cool being part of a team again. I've been going here for so long and, actually being able to see how it works, I'm getting behind the scenes looks of that. It was really cool for me.
Ridiculous.
Right, man.
Hey, shout out Taylor Made Stable.
Taylor Made Stable, man. He did the goddamn thing with this motherfucker here.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that boy did the shit.
Yeah, he did that right there now. He did right there. I got to put the tag back on. He had the flag on the tail. I got to put the flag back on the tail. Right.
I got it from my folks up in Ohio. Shipped it to my main goddamn Taylor Made Stables out there in Dallas. He did the goddamn thing.
Yeah. Did that. That's for sure.
Put that tail on.
Man, around in the street, tell me, hey, how you like dime fish? I say, I love that motherfucker. God damn. Come on, baby.
What's the name called?
Dime piece.
Dime piece. Hey, from dollar bill to dime piece.
Oh, no.
Well, look at doesn't work out in football. I believe it is. I see where your money, your investment is going to. So yeah. Let's hope the horses is gonna lend you some couple M&Ms in the breeding and in the racing.
I'm not seeing a big gap between these two quarterbacks, truly, in terms of talent and their potential to be starting quarterbacks in the NFL. And that.
Oh yeah. Some more shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Here's some more weapons.
Bryce Young, Cali to Cali connection.
Some more weapons.
That's immediately. First thing I remember about Bryce is he whooped us his senior year on national television by 45 points. But man, I always saw him growing up. He was that dude in 8th grade on the IE Ducks. He went to Cathedral. Was a guy, transferred to Mater Dei, finished the number 1 quarterback, number 1 player in the country in 2020.
Did he just say the Mighty Ducks? Hold on.
Bryce Young, Cali to Cali connection. That's immediately. First thing I remember about Bryce is he whooped us his senior year on national television by 45 points. But man, I always saw him growing up. He was that dude in 8th grade on the IE Ducks. He went to Cathedral. Was a guy, transferred to Mater Dei, finished the number 1 quarterback, number 1 player in the country in 2020. I mean, and he won the Heisman in college. I mean, he's literally been the best player at each level of the game. And I've always wanted to be. I've always wanted to be a part of something like that. And I'm just fortunate, that he sat on the table for me, and that I'm able to play with him. And man, like I said, that connection is gonna be something special. He just told me at 3D QB, that he's been, sitting on the table for me, going into the Mr. Morgan's office, going into Coach Canales' office, and really just sitting on the table for me and telling him, hey man, we need to pick this guy. And so I give although I feel like I did what I needed to do to be in the position. I give credit to Bryce for vouching for me, and ultimately for them taking the chance on me.
Evidently, Bryce was so impressed with this kid that when he was back in Charlotte, he literally went to Dan Morgan's office and said, look, man, I've been throwing with this guy and we got to draft him. Now, again, obviously there was no DBs and I get all that, but those are the things that made me feel better. The fact that the Rams wanted him, the fact that Bryce had been throwing with him and gave his stamp of approval and literally went into Dan Morgan's office to let him know that he wanted him. Those two things, and then after also, and I haven't seen this reported anywhere, but I was told from a good source that Walker could have a shoulder problem and could need shoulder surgery. Maybe not before the season, but soon. And so the Panthers knew that evidently, and so that may have weighed in on that or not. I don't know. Now, the thing that gets you about Walker now is that the Falcons got him. So now he went from a Charlotte Panther fan growing up here to 4 hours down south, and we're gonna have to see this kid, twice a year.
Listen, all of that what you're saying ain't gonna make no difference if Bryce Young can at least be a top 10 quarterback to get the production that you want to see and to be validated for T-Mac or Xavier Legette. No, yeah. Xavier Legette and T-Mac can't get the production if the quarterback can't get them the production, get them the ball. Just saying.
Said the goal is always to win the division and make the playoffs. How close do you feel like this team is to making that goal?
I'm not going to put any timelines on it, but again, that's our goal every year. We're going to have that goal. We're going to work towards that goal, and I think that's what we have to do. We have to work. We have to work hard, and we are working hard. So we're gonna build this thing the right way. Through the draft, we'll supplement in free agency, but we'll also be disciplined in our approach.
I hear you, Danny. I hear you, Dan. I hear you. Once again, put up or shut up for the Carolina Panthers. Quarterback Bryce Young. Playoffs a bust. I don't want to hear nothing else. Anything beyond that is a disappointing season. Another season. And we on and what's so crazy is we're on a losing drought getting to the playoffs. We on a drought. We on a losing streak. Like, come on, man. We gotta break this fucking streak. Stop playing around. You can be pissing me the fuck off all season. But make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you hit that Cash App. $, all caps, S.R.E.D. 40. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Make sure you binge watch the YouTube channel. Make sure you go to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R. Sports News TV. Make sure you binge watch that. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment over there. Carolina Panthers, Carolina Panther Nation, stand up. Put up or shut up. Playoffs are bust. That's what we're about. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button.
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.